Exactly. Do it. Do it. All right. Today we have a super fun activity for you. It is a listening and speaking activity. That's coming up. So today's lesson, which is more of an activity, is going to help you guys practice your listening and speaking skills. So what I have for you is I have two different stories. And what we'll do is I'm going to read one of the stories. I will read it 2 times. You will need to listen to the story and try to remember as many details as you can. After I read it twice, then I want you to pause the video and try to say it back and practice your speaking skills and see what you remember. In order to help you remember, I'm going to put some clues up on the screen that you can use to try to remember those details and say them out loud when you repeat them. So I'm going to say the story twice, and a helpful hint is as you're listening to these stories, try to put pictures in your mind. Try to imagine what it is that you are hearing, because that's just going to help you remember. So Ioana is here. She is going to do the activity with you and listen to the stories as well, and then try to remember the details. So after you guys practice your speaking skills and try to remember, you can see if it's the same as Ioana and if she remembers everything about my beautiful stories that I've prepared. Are you ready?
I'm nervous because my listening skills are not the best. I'm more of a visual learner.
And these stories are, well, the first one's okay. The first one's normal. The other one's a little, maybe a little weird.
Okay, I'm excited, kind of.
The first story's a little longer, but I think it's okay. There's not too many details in it. Okay, so This is just the story, again, not about any person, but all right, ready? Mm-hmm. I love the summertime. My favorite part of summer is going running alongside the beach early in the morning. Afterwards, I like to eat eggs, toast, and fruit for breakfast while reading the newspaper. I really enjoy reading about local politics. Then, I'll usually run some errands around town. I go to the farmer's market and the library. On my way back home, I like to walk through Golden Gate Park. I have so much free time in the summer because I don't work. But toward the end of the summer, I'll return to the classroom where the kids will be waiting for me. All right, you got that.
Okay, can you read it one more time?
I'll read it again. Okay. All right, you guys got all that? Ready? Here we go. I love the summertime. My favorite part of summer is going running alongside the beach early in the morning. Afterwards, I like to eat eggs, toast, and fruit for breakfast while reading the newspaper. I really enjoy reading about local politics. Then I'll usually run some errands around town. I go to the farmer's market and the library. On my way back home, I like to walk through Golden Gate Park. I have so much free time in the summer because I don't work. But toward the end of the summer, I'll return to the classroom where the kids will be waiting for me. Okay, all right. So I feel like this could be a little easy for you because I feel like you can make some connections to some of the stuff that was being mentioned.
Hurry though, so I can try to remember.
All right. So now what I want you guys to do is to pause the video and use these clues that you see up on the screen to remember the story and try to repeat it. And say as much as you can. All right? Now that you have said the story and used those details, let's see how much Ioana remembers from this story. So here...
I feel like I forgot the middle part.
Here are the details. Okay, are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right.
So your story is about the summertime. You're saying that you love the summertime, and your favorite activity in the summertime is running along the beach. And after that, you come have a breakfast of toast and fruit and eggs, and whilst you read the newspaper, which is you like reading about politics. Now, the errands that you do, that's the tricky part. The errands I thought were going to the library and the farmer's market, I think. And something about going by the Golden Gate Park. I'm very bad at this. And at the end, you were talking about how you have a lot of free time in the summer because you are a teacher where you teach children. I mean, you'll come back to your teaching job in the fall, teaching children.
Yeah, just a little inference at the end.
It was, I feel.
Well, no, like I went running alongside the beach in the morning. Yeah, you got it. Eating eggs and toast and fruit for breakfast, and
I feel like I missed about
local
something.
Politics. I enjoy reading local politics. Local politics in which city?
In San Francisco.
Yeah, Golden Gate Park.
Yeah.
So, and I go walk through Golden Gate Park on the way back home in the afternoon.
That's what I missed, yeah.
Yeah, but that was pretty good because that was a little bit of a longer story. So hope you guys got all of that as well. That was good. Good job.
Thank you.
Now here is the second story, which is a lot weirder. So hopefully try to follow along as best as you can. Listen for the details, and again, try to create a picture in your mind. That might help you remember some of this. So,
it does help.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, so here is my second story. All right, ready? Mm-hmm. Wes had a crazy dream. He dreamt he lived in Brazil, where he worked as an Uber driver. Suddenly, he picked up a passenger wearing a purple and pink ski mask. He told Wes to take him to the zoo. At the zoo, Wes started feeding sushi to the polar bears. The giraffe then asked Wes for help with his algebra homework. Afterwards, an 800-pound gorilla wanted a ride to the bank. He needed to take out money for an operation, LASIK eye surgery. Before they got to the bank, Wes woke up.
What image are you going to put for this story?
I don't know.
Somebody sleeping?
I don't know. All right.
Oh my god.
Did you get it?
No. I'm not gonna remember all those.
Use those images.
I tried.
All right. I'll read it one more time.
Keep switching.
One more time. This is a true story. Ready? Wes had a crazy dream. He dreamt he lived in Brazil, where he worked as an Uber driver. Suddenly, he picked up a passenger wearing a purple and pink ski mask. He told Wes to take him to the zoo. At the zoo, Wes started feeding sushi to the polar bears. The giraffe then asked Wes to help him with his algebra homework. Afterwards, an 800-pound gorilla wanted a ride to the bank. He needed to take out money for an operation, LASIK eye surgery. Before they got to the bank, Wes woke up.
Okay.
All right, so hopefully you can remember some of that weird, crazy dream. And now I want you to pause the video. Use the details that are up there to try and retell the story with as many details as you can. All right? I hope you guys were able to remember some of those details, remember some of that weird information, and now we're going to see how much you want to remember using some of these clues. And the clues aren't super detailed, but hopefully, are you ready?
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you. So Wes had a dream that he lived in Brazil, and his job was as an Uber driver, and he picked up a passenger with the purple and pink ski mask, and he took him to the zoo. The first animal he saw there, he fed sushi to a polar bear, and then he helped a giraffe with algebra homework, and then the last animal he saw was a gorilla, an 800-pound gorilla, who wanted to go to the bank to take out money because he had a surgery, a LASIK eye surgery, and before they got into the bank, he woke up, I think.
Well done. Well done. That was pretty much exactly the story. Hopefully you guys did as well as you wanna. And if you did this practice, I want to know. So in the comments, write speaking, which then tells me that you paused the video and you were actually practicing your speaking skills. Because I know you were practicing your listening if you're just watching this video. If you enjoyed this listening and speaking activity, please hit that like button down below. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.